Hey, this is Ted Aguilar from Death Angel, and you are watching The Age of Metal.
Ted Aguilar of Dead Angel. Welcome back to the Valley after a couple of, well, not a couple of years. You guys were here last year, didn't you?
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Club Red? Yeah. Was it April 2005 maybe, I think? I don't remember. But we were at the old Club Red.
Right.
It was the last time.
Right,
yeah.
last time. Now, you guys coming out from a tour with Slayer and Anthrax, and it's almost the end of that trek. How is this run knowing that, you know, some dates you were supporting Slayer, or days you were co-headlining with Anthrax, and, you know, other ones were just headlining? How is that feeling?
Good. It's a good because it's different, you know. On the shows with Slayer and Anthrax, I mean, we only get a half hour, but we're playing to big crowds, you know, half-hour set. Then the stuff we do with us and Anthrax, and we're supporting them, we get to play a little longer, usually like 45 minutes, and still good crowd.
Right.
Then we do the headlining set, which is like, you know, an hour 15 or something, and it's our crowd. So it's different all the time. So it kind of mixes it up, which is good. So it's not like the same thing all the time, you know, something different each time.
Now, how this changes on different dates and different crowds affects the set list for Dead Angel. I mean, you know, it gets to stay. What gets to stay and what get the axe?
Oh man, it all depends. The Slayer one, we have a set 30 minutes. We know which is like, because it's short, so we put all the good in-your-face songs. And the Anthrax shows, when we do Anthrax with them, we kind of mix it up, you know, add more musical stuff to the set list. Maybe a couple of songs that has a bit more variety instead of just pummeling thrash. And on the headlining sets, we just add whatever we want. You know, it's our show. We could just throw, you know, whatever. But you know, it's different per show. It's hard because when we do the Slayer shows, it's a half hour. And when half hour is over, you go, oh, we could do 2 more songs. And when, especially with the Anthrax shows, like 45 minutes, like, oh, we could do 1 more song. So it's hard to pick a set list, but I think we got a set list down pretty much on the tour.
Now, The Evil Divide came out last May.
Yeah.
How has been the fan reception so far?
Great. Pretty overwhelming, you know. When it first came out, you know, all the stuff we heard from the press, love it. The reactions from the fans and the people who bought it are just so into it, and it's couldn't be any happier, you know. We're proud of the album. It's just pretty overwhelming. At first speaking for myself, at first, before we even released it, I was kind of like a little worried, you know, because you want people to like your record.
Right.
Because there's a few things in there on that record that's pretty different for us, like that song Lost, you know, the 3rd track of the album. It's a bit different, so you kind of like, well, people like it. But, you know, at the end of the day, we like it, and we're glad other people dug it too. But the reaction to the album has been awesome.
Now, The Dream Calls for Blood was a fantastic release. That was, I mean, an amazing release. And how The Evil Divide compares or competes with that?
I wouldn't say we don't compete with any of our albums. You know, each album we release it's that moment in time. It's music captured in that time, you know, and we're proud of every album we put out. But you know what, I mean, as you keep going, you know, we get influenced by each album. So The Evil Divide is like it's an influence from Relentless and The Dream, you know. But and yeah, it's kind of hard, you know. It's just,
Right.
you know, I don't like to say this album's better than that. They're all great albums, but you know, each album we put out is just the next chapter in Death Angel history.
Now, because the album is so diverse and so heavy, what was the most challenging thing at the time to create the Evil Divide?
Um, it was pretty challenging because we wrote that album. I mean, there's a couple of songs that we've had written for months, but you know, after we did our European tour last year, we came home in August. Then we had like 2 months to finish the record, like writing. And so, but that's a good thing is that we had all this material and all this and in a certain amount of time, and everyone was just itching to get some songs going, so that helped. But the flip side, it was like, whoa, 2 months, oh, whoa, a little over 2 months to get all the writing done, then start recording. I mean, we finished a little bit of the writing in the recording studio. I mean, Mark had lyrics and all that, but we pretty much finished everything in the recording studio. But you know, at that time it worked, you know, just the energy of like coming off a European tour and just going into our rehearsal room going, all right, let's go, and we just went.
In some sort of way, do you feel it like rush it? Any part of it?
No, I don't think it felt rushed at all. You know, I think it's we knew we could, you know, we had this amount of time to do it, and Rob had all these ideas and Will had all these drum ideas, so it was just like the stars kind of aligned. It's like we come off the tour and we were like, okay, we put ourselves in writing mode. It wasn't like, oh, we have to start writing. It's more like, all right, when we get off, I'm ready to write. Everyone was ready, so you know, it was perfect.
Now, it seems that Dead Angel had developed its very own fan club called The Pack.
Yeah.
Explain me, what is The Pack?
Oh, the Pack. Well, you know, we've talked about it for a while. I mean, with social media, with Facebook, Instagram, and all, those are great ideas. Those are great to interact with fans, but there's a lot of noise in Facebook. You know, there's a lot of like, you know, there's a lot of advertising and when you start to get to know like all these social media platforms, the more popular they get. Now they're starting to charge you for your post and you know, all this crazy stuff. But we've been following our fans. We're heavily into our fans. You know, I mean, I take care of all our social media. So a lot of people tweet. I answer all their tweets. I try to answer all the messages that come in. I try to comment as much. But we decided, let's just make our own little social media type. So we decided to launch a fan club called The Pack, which is basically, The Pack is a place where you can get all the cool exclusive stuff that you don't see on social media for our diehards, you know.
Right.
And you know, special merch, you know, access to, like, if you join up, you'll see some footage in there I've been capturing and what we've been capturing that you won't see on Facebook, stuff that you see on our bus, what we do on our bus.
Right.
You know, some live footage, some behind the scenes stuff, and just getting to know us, you know, have all our Death Angel fans come to a place where they could not only interact with other Death Angel fans, but interact one-on-one with us in a place where it's just Death Angel, away from all the noise of social media and all the people, all the, how would you say it, all the trolls and the people, you know, get away from all the, excuse me for the bad language, shit talking. Because you see a lot of that on social media, and people want to, especially our fans, when, you know, we have a lot of fans who want to interact with us and other fans around the world. So we decided, let's just create one, and let's not only have them interact with us and the fans, but let's give them some cool stuff, you know. Have them follow us on our journey, you know, like follow us on this tour. Then when we go home, you know, we have ideas of like, you know, when we go home from this tour, we're going to start preparing for our annual Christmas shows in San Francisco. And we want them to see how we prepare for these Christmas shows, like people around the world that you don't, you know, hard to see. So that's what we want to more be really close to our diehard fans and our fans, you know, connect with them, you know, because if they're obsessed with us, we're obsessed with them too. Right. You know, let's just have a place to hang out, basically, in the virtual world.
So it's some parts of those preparation for Christmas that we won't see on Facebook, just only if you join the pack.
No, only join pack. You might see some stuff in our rehearsal room messing around on new songs, maybe, you know. You might see some stuff and maybe we might, you know, Rob does a lot of recordings and writing in his home studio that you want, you know. And there's a lot of talks of what we want to throw in there just for our fans that no one else will see. And, you know, it's exclusive stuff. We just want to do stuff like that, you know. Try something different. Let's, you know, it'll be fun. And right now it's so new to us, so we're trying to get used to this whole fan club that we're so into, and the fans who join are getting used to it too. So we're building it together. You know, we're building this place together, and you know, they're giving us ideas of what they want to see, and we're gonna, you know, try to give them stuff that they want to see. And I think it's great. I mean, this company in the Bay Area called Proxy, Proxi. They're the ones that approached us and said, "Hey, you know, let's do something together." I go, "Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's make this a cool fan club." You know, we're big. You know, I'm a big fan of fan clubs to get stuff that you don't normally see. I'm a fan of that. Oh, you know, behind the scenes stuff. What's going on? That's cool. You know, follow the bands. You know, on the journey, even for people around the world who if we can't be, you know. If we can't be there in certain countries because, you know, we never could or we can or whatever, and we have fans there, let them see what we do. You know, it makes it feel like they're there.
Now, in a short promo, if I want to join the pack, how I do it? I mean, how do I get to that point?
Oh, we have a website just for the pack. It's called deathangelpack.com. And if you guys forget about it, you can go to our website, you know, deathangel.us. We have all the info there. So it's cool. I mean, you know, we're on it every day. You know, we try to post stuff every day, some cool stuff. And there's going to be actually a new feature in there in the pack where you could ask any band member something and we'll answer you back in a video. So you get that really cool thing. It's cool. I mean, I think, you know, we're excited about it, and the fans we talked to and met who joined are excited about it. Now we just got to build this thing, and, you know, and we plan to do stuff in the future, like, you know, enough, you know, if there's a lot of people in the pack in the next big tour we do, we might do meet and greets only for people in the pack. We've talked about meet and greets, like, you know, have a meet and greet package charge and all that, but we want to do something different. We go, if people are in the fan club, the pack, let's do a different type of meet and greet, but for people in there. Maybe they could come see a sound check, or I don't know, maybe if you could play an instrument, play a song with us. We have all these ideas flowing, but right now we're just slowly building it.
Nice. Now, next year, Dead Angel will be for the third time at 70,000 tons of metal. You guys were there at the first cruise. Now this is your third time around. What's your favorite thing to do at 70,000 tons besides playing two kick-ass sets?
Well, you're on a ship. I mean, it's different, you know, it's different than playing clubs and whatnot. You're actually on a ship with, like, what, 3,000 metalheads, you know?
You have nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. But that's pretty fun. You get to mingle with other bands. You run into so many people. You get to check out, you know, other bands. And you're at sea. You know, this year, the next cruise, we're going to be going to Haiti. I've never been to Haiti. So it'd be cool to check it out. And it's just, you know, why not metal? Bunch of metalheads and bands on the ship. It's always been fun, but the first one is still the best one. You know, it's, well, not only that, it was the first of its kind. You know, and the lineup was really solid. It was us, Death Angel, Testament, Forbidden, Exodus. You know, that's good four Bay Area bands, and then you had the good. You had Obituary, you had Fear Factory, you had Destruction. I think you had Uli Roth, Saxon. Overkill, you know, it was a real good lineup, and it was the first of its kind. No one knew how good it was gonna be. We were hesitant, like, is this cruise gonna work? I mean, metal on a cruise, you know, because I've been on cruises before, and, you know, it's pretty, like, family orientated. But we thought, you know, we'll give it a shot, and the first one was insane. Everyone had a great time. So I'm kind of looking forward to this one. I heard it's on a bigger boat. A different type of boat, more bands, so we'll see what happens.
So you just, you know, you go to the gym, you just go to the casino. What do you do besides playing?
Me, I walk around, you know. Well, there's a gym. Maybe I'll go check out the gym, but
Right.
I try to check out other bands. But then again, I have fans from, there's fans around the world coming. I have friends from around the world who, we have friends that come there, so we'll hang out with them. There's stuff to do.
It's gonna be this.
Yeah, and plus there's always the drinking. I don't drink, but I see all my boys drink, so
Right.
it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it because it's a different boat this time, so more to explore.
Now, with two sets at 70K, what the crowd can expect from Dead Angel is gonna be some sort of a special set, or just gonna be
Maybe. I mean, we're gonna play 2 sets, of course, but we might throw a monkey wrench in one of them. You don't know what we're gonna pull. I mean, there's gonna be the staples. Depending on how the length of our set, of definitely there's gonna be songs from the Evil Divide on there, for sure. But we won't know until we get there. Usually we feel out the vibe of the whole situation. Like, if we're gonna play indoors, what sounds good indoors, and the crowd, and if we play on the pool deck, we'll figure out, like, depending on what time, we'll go, oh, this might be a good time to play this song. You know what I mean? But it'll be a good one.
nice. Now, with the record out and this huge tour almost over, what is next for Dead Angel for the rest of the year?
Well, we have 3 more shows tonight here in Club Red, then the Whiskey in LA, then San Diego on Sunday, then we go home. And we're gonna prepare for our annual Christmas shows, December 16th and 17th in San Francisco. We always do these annual Christmas shows. We're just gonna have special songs and a special set for these shows. 2 special sets. Me and Rob were talking about it the other day. We're gonna throw in some songs that we haven't played, and like quite a few songs. Like, oh, we should play this song. Whoa, we haven't played that for, like, I don't know, 7 years or something, like 5 years. Like, yeah, let's do that in one night, and let's do this song. And we're talking about a couple of cover songs that people are gonna freak out on. Like, what? There's some talks of doing something really special. So we're gonna do that. And in San Francisco at a club called Slim's, December 16th and 17th. And after this tour, that's the only 2 shows we have left for the rest of the year. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy being at home. I mean, we've been out on the road almost 9 weeks on this one. So just go home and chill. Prepare for those shows. Then next year, as of right now, we have 70,000 tons. And we're working on stuff after that. But with who and where, that's yet to be determined.
Any other run or probably a summer European festival?
Oh, yeah, there's going to be summer, there's going to be some European festivals in the summer. Right now, we're confirmed for some. I have, those are going to be announced soon. But, I saw the list. There's quite a few festivals that we're looking forward to. But, yeah, we're going to spend summertime in Europe.
Oh, nice. All right, Ted. Thank you so much, Gaines, for joining us here. Definitely, the show tonight should be kick ass.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And good luck with the 3 days that you guys have and the Christmas show.
Thank you very much.